Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm actually making a new recipe. It's Kalbi spiced meatballs. And here are the ingredients, and then I'll kind of show you what it looks like. We start with 2 pounds of ground beef, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, and 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Now, at least they say that we should be doing rice vinegar and sesame oil, but when you actually read the entire recipe, you'll notice that there's no place for the rice vinegar or the sesame oil unless you just sprinkle them on the meatballs afterwards, which is quite possible. We then take a half of an Asian or a Bosch pear. We peel it and we core it. Clove of garlic, half an onion that's coarsely chopped, a tablespoon of grated fresh ginger, a third of a cup of soya, 2 eggs lightly beaten, 2 slices of bread finely chopped, or you can use 1 cup of fresh breadcrumbs, then 2/3 of a cup of dried breadcrumbs, or you can use panko, 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh cilantro. Now that's optional, but I love cilantro, so I use it. 2 green onions for later on. And romaine lettuce, in which you wrap the meatballs, or if you want to have it as a main dish, cook up some white or brown rice or even some quinoa and serve it on top of the quinoa. So here's actually what we do, and I've done most of this already. In a large mixing bowl, you have to combine the 2 pounds of chopped beef with the 3 tablespoons of honey and black pepper, and you have to knead it with your hands. Never mind a chopper, you really have to get in there and you have to knead it with your hands. Following that, in a food processor, finely chop your pear, your garlic, onion, and ginger. And once that's done, add your 1/3 of a cup of soya sauce. And is it 1/3 of a cup of soya sauce? Yeah, I believe it's 1/3 of a cup of soya sauce. And you blend it until it's smooth. Now, if you don't have a food processor, of course, you can, chop this up in any way that you really want to do that. Then you add this mixture to the beef. You take your 2 eggs that you have actually lightly beaten. You add the cilantro, and you knead this mixture until it's really shaped and ready to go. Following that, you actually take the meat, and you get a rimmed baking sheet, put it with parchment paper. Don't let the parchment paper hang over the side. Preheat your oven to about 450 degrees, and then you make little meatballs about 1.5 inches in diameter. By the way, the preheated oven should be at 375, not 350. And you cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you sprinkle it with green onions, serve it on a romaine lettuce leaf, or as I said, on top of white rice. So this is kind of what it looks like when it's pretty well, ready to be kneaded and chopped and ready to go. And what I will do is, after I have baked it, I will come back and show you the rest of this. Thank you.